Breaking news, Nigerians. President Bola Tinubu receives shocking message. Nigeria will be enslaved if he failed to stop this immediately. My beautiful people, this is really very scaring. As Nigerians have said, we are finished. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. According to a recent report from the Debt Management Office, DMO, Nigeria's debt has risen to $108.3 billion, equivalent to 49.8 trillion naira. As of the present day, this figure includes both external and domestic debts of the federal government of Nigeria. The DMO, a government agency responsible for managing Nigeria's debt, released this information on Friday. It is worth noting that the mentioned amount does not include the 22.7 trillion naira ways and means advance owned by the federal government to the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. In their statement, the DMO confirmed that as of March 31st, 2023, the total public debt, including both external and domestic debt of the federal government, the 36th, and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, amounted to 49.83 trillion naira, which is $108.30 billion. In comparison, the total public debt at the end of the previous period, December 31st, 2022, was 46.3 trillion. That was then $103.33 billion. During this period, the debt stock of the federal government, states, and the FCT experienced increases. It is important to highlight that the public debt figure for March 2023 does not include the federal government 22.719 trillion ways and means advances from the Central Bank of Nigeria. However, the National Assembly approved the scrutinization of this amount in May 2023. Starting from June 2023, this amount will be included in the federal government's domestic debt stock. In a separate development, the Debt Management Office, DMO, had previously cautioned President Muhammadu Buhari. Previously cautioned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration against further borrowing. This warning came after the DMO analyzed the nation's debt profile in 2023. The DMO advanced the federal government to prioritize revenue generation since a significant 73.5% of this year's revenue will be allocated to debt servicing. The DMO emphasized that achieving a sustainable debt service to revenue ratio would require increasing revenue from the projected 10.49 trillion in the 2023 budget to approximately 15.5 trillion naira. The DMO also suggested that reducing borrowing by privatizing assets or selling government-owned assets. The analysis conducted by the DMO revealed that the total public debt to GDP ratio is expected to reach 37.1% in 2023, mainly due to new borrowings, the federal government ways and means of the CBN, and the estimated insurance promissory notes. Although the debt stock remains sustainable under the baseline scenario, the borrowing capacity has decreased compared to the self-imposed debt limit of 40%. The projected federal government debt service to revenue ratio of 73.5% for 2023 so passes the recommended threshold of 50% due to low revenue. I think this is this is a very big problem. You understand? This is a very big problem. And if I may ask, what exactly the previous administration did with all this money? And why is the president not even, inviting the president, the former president, President Buhari? Buhari finished Nigeria. That is the truth. But this government is still covering him because he's APC member. Yeah, that is the truth. Buhari finished Nigeria. This is not just the issue of the CBN governor. Yes, CBN governor is there, but the president needs to, answer so many questions. If time is not taken, we don't finish with this. That is the truth. If time is not taken, if all these things is not being addressed in due time, Nigeria don't finish with this. Nigeria don't finish with this. So this is a very big problem. Now the question is, how are we going to start addressing this? We know they hear about increment of salary of public office holders, politicians. We don't they hear increment of salary and all that. And when we get big problem on ground, anyway, let's see how this government address these issues. This is really very serious and it's scaring at the same time. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you for always coming out here. Bye for now.